I told you the most beautiful Parisian apartments aren't about luxury at all, they're about restraint? Behind those tall windows and ornate moldings lies a quiet design philosophy that feels effortless, warm, and deeply personal. Today, we're stepping inside the Parisian apartment aesthetic and uncovering how calm neutrals and cozy design trends are redefining modern interiors. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to bring that soft, timeless French elegance into your own home. Welcome to the Ikigria channel, your source of inspiration for modern minimalist home design. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. The Parisian aesthetic is a delicate balance between classic architecture and lived-in comfort. Think herringbone wood floors, intricate wall moldings, marble fireplaces, and ceiling medallions, paired with relaxed furniture and subtle decor. It's never overly styled or cluttered. Instead, it feels curated over time. The magic lies in contrast, historic bones mixed with modern simplicity. The result is a space that feels both refined and inviting, elegant yet completely livable. Before we continue, please like and subscribe to the Ikigria channel. May all Ikigria friends soon have their dream home. In 2026, bold maximalism is softening into serene, neutral palettes. Parisian interiors are leading this shift with creamy whites, warm beiges, soft taupes, and muted grays. These tones create a sense of calm that feels luxurious without trying too hard. Neutrals also highlight architectural details beautifully, allowing textures and shapes to shine. Instead of dominating the room, color becomes a subtle backdrop that enhances light and space. The foundation of a Parisian-inspired home often starts with warm white walls. Not stark, clinical white, but creamy, slightly off-white shades that glow in natural light. This creates softness and depth, especially when paired with classic moldings. Warm whites act like a canvas, allowing artwork, mirrors, and antique pieces to stand out. The trick is choosing shades with beige or subtle yellow undertones for that unmistakable Paris warmth. You don't need to live in a 19th century Haussmann building to achieve this look. Adding picture frame molding, ceiling trim, or decorative panels can instantly elevate a plain room. These architectural details bring structure and sophistication. Even peel and stick molding solutions are trending for renters. The goal is to create dimension on the walls, giving your space that classic Parisian character without major renovations. If there's one flooring style that defines Paris apartments, it's herringbone parquet. The pattern adds movement and elegance while keeping the palette grounded. In modern homes, light oak or medium-toned wood achieves a similar effect. Natural wood flooring warms up neutral interiors and complements cozy textiles. If replacing floors isn't possible, layered jute or wool rugs can introduce that same organic warmth. Parisian design today leans toward cozy minimalism, a thoughtful edit of furniture and decor. It's not about having less, but about choosing better. A sculptural armchair, a linen sofa, a vintage coffee table, each piece earns its place. This approach prevents clutter while maintaining personality. Negative space becomes intentional, allowing the room to breathe and feel calm rather than crowded. Texture is everything in a neutral space. Without bold colors, materials carry the mood. Linen curtains that pull slightly on the floor, bouclé accent chairs, wool throws, and soft cotton bedding add layers of tactile warmth. These fabrics diffuse light and create visual softness. The latest trend leans toward natural, breathable textiles that feel organic and relaxed, never stiff or overly polished. No Parisian apartment is complete without a statement mirror. Oversized, often gilded or antique-inspired, mirrors reflect light and make rooms feel larger. Leaning one casually against a wall adds effortless charm. Vintage pieces, whether a small marble table or a brass lamp, introduce history and soul. The key is mixing old and new so the space feels collected, not staged. Parisian interiors never look over-decorated. Books are stacked casually, flowers are loosely arranged, and art is often leaned rather than perfectly centered. Styling feels intuitive. Coffee tables feature a few curated objects, perhaps a ceramic bowl, a candle, and a design book. The secret is restraint. Leave space between objects so each one feels intentional and meaningful. Lighting transforms a neutral room into a cozy sanctuary. Instead of harsh overhead lights, Parisian spaces rely on layered lighting, table lamps, wall sconces, and floor lamps with warm bulbs. Soft, diffused light enhances beige and cream tones, creating a golden glow at night. Candles also play a major role, adding romance and depth to the atmosphere. Trends favor curved silhouettes over rigid lines. Rounded sofas, oval dining tables, and arched mirrors soften the space and add a sense of movement. These shapes contrast beautifully with structured moldings and rectangular panels. Furniture feels sculptural yet inviting, emphasizing comfort without sacrificing elegance. Parisian kitchens embrace subtle sophistication. Cabinetry in soft beige, greige, or muted sage pairs beautifully with marble or quartz countertops. Brass or aged bronze hardware adds warmth without overpowering the palette. Open shelving styled with ceramic dishes and glassware keeps the look airy. The focus is on quality materials and understated charm. The Parisian bedroom is all about softness and layering. Neutral bedding, upholstered headboards, and sheer curtains create a dreamy retreat. Add a textured throw and a couple of oversized pillows for depth. The latest trend leans toward tonal layering, combining different shades of beige and cream to create subtle contrast without disrupting calmness. Marble fireplaces and stone surfaces are iconic in Paris apartments. Even small touches, like a marble tray, side table, or bathroom countertop, elevate the space instantly. Natural stone adds quiet luxury and pairs effortlessly with neutral tones. The veining introduces organic movement without overwhelming the design. Parisian interiors often incorporate subtle greenery. Olive trees, eucalyptus branches, or simple bouquets add freshness to neutral rooms. The key is keeping arrangements natural and slightly undone. Plants introduce life and texture, preventing beige palettes from feeling flat or sterile. Paris apartments are compact, yet they feel expansive. The trick lies in mirrors, light palettes, and minimal clutter. Multifunctional furniture and vertical storage help maximize space without sacrificing style. Keeping the floor visible also enhances the sense of openness. What makes a Parisian home truly special is personality. Frame sketches, travel finds, heirloom pieces, these details give depth and authenticity. Instead of following trends blindly, the aesthetic encourages mixing timeless elements with personal memories. That emotional layer is what makes the design feel warm and real. You don't need Parisian architecture to achieve this vibe. Start with a neutral base, add texture, incorporate vintage-inspired elements, and focus on warm lighting. Invest in fewer, higher-quality pieces rather than filling the space quickly. Pay attention to balance and breathing room. It's about creating harmony rather than perfection. The Parisian apartment aesthetic is more than a style, it's a mindset. Calm neutrals, cozy textures, thoughtful details, and timeless architecture come together to create spaces that feel peaceful and sophisticated. As trends shift toward comfort and authenticity, this design approach feels more relevant than ever. If you embrace softness, simplicity, and subtle elegance, you're already halfway there. And maybe, just maybe, your home can feel like a quiet morning in Paris every single day.